Talking about lesson 17, nice and kind. So we're gonna watch this video on what is the difference between nice
A few years ago, I
and
was
kind.
speaking at a high school in Texas, and as the assembly finished up, a senior boy walked up to me and he goes, "Hey man, I want to thank you so much for talking today. I realized while I was listening to you that I'm a really nice person." I laughed and I said, "That's great, man. Guess that's kind of the point of today." And he paused and said, "No, you don't understand. I realize that I'm nice, but the way you talked about it today, I don't think I'm very kind." I said, "What do you mean?" He goes, "Houston, everyone thinks they're nice, don't they? That's because nice is easy. Nice is reactive." He goes, "Kindness is way harder. Kindness is proactive." I think it's easy to confuse nice and kind, but the difference between the two is both clarifying and motivating. Here's the problem. Everyone thinks they're nice, and subconsciously this gives us permission to settle. Nice is unproductive. It doesn't move the needle forward. It doesn't shift the status quo. Why? Well, nice is easy. It's reactive at its best and self-serving at its worst. If someone is nice to me, I'll probably be nice back to them. If I agree with you, I'll be nice to you. If you drop something, I'll pick it up, especially if I know I might get something in return, like a thank you or your approval or your number. You get the point. Nice is easy because it is I-oriented. Do I have time? Do I like you? Do I feel like it? Do I have anything to lose? Kindness is different. Kindness is proactive. Someone doesn't have to drop something in order for us to lift them up or encourage them. Something bad shouldn't have to happen in order for us to practice making people feel good. Where nice is I-oriented, kindness is heart-oriented. It says we all need attention and appreciation. We are all deserving of love and generosity and hope. It moves beyond feelings and conveniences. It is a deliberate choice to bring encouragement, support, attention, or appreciation to yourself or others. And when we align ourselves to the deep purpose of kindness, it motivates action even when we don't feel like it. We extend ourselves beyond convenience and comfort, which happens to be the place wherein we most grow. Nice steps back while kindness steps up. Nice happens when there is time. Kindness happens because we make the time. Nice expects something in return while kindness is free from expectation. To put it simply, nice people don't change the world, but kind people can. The senior boy in front of me, he pauses, tears filling up in his eyes. He goes, "Houston, I think kindness requires work, and I think I have a lot of work to do." I nodded my head, hugged him, and said, "Yeah, man, me too." A few years ago, I was speaking at a high school in Texas.
Okay, so as you guys watch that video, you learn that kindness is not the same as niceness. Nice people are kind, kind people are always nice, but nice people aren't always kind. So the difference of the two is important to understand. So I want you guys to think about what nice and kind are and how they are different. Over this past semester, we've been talking a lot about empathy, those 3 skills that it's made up of, which is sharing those emotions, and we can only do that if we can think about where the other person is coming from and put ourselves in their shoes and think about their perspective, and then that acting upon that feeling and perspective in the sense of caring. That is true empathy. So that caring portion, when we're sharing, thinking, and caring, that equals kindness. So it's a generous outward behavior informed by empathy. Only can we be kind when we are empathetic towards other people and their needs. So here are a few questions for you guys to consider. In your own words, talk about the difference between being nice and being kind and why it's important in the world right now. The other question is, where did your definition of kindness come from? Do you think about it in any way that you feel is different from other people? And then James Hunter says, intentions minus actions equals squat, which means nothing. What does this quote mean to you? How does it relate to kindness? want you guys to take a few minutes and have those discussions. And then to conclude today, I want you to think about a person that maybe could use some kindness over the next few days. And then see if you can come up with a way to show that kindness that takes about maybe only 5 minutes of your time. Maybe something that might take more than that, like 15 minutes. And one that might make you spend more time, like about an hour, and try to complete one of those acts this week, today. Maybe it's just over the next few days. Maybe it's over the next hour. Maybe it's somebody in your next hour class. And that is all I have for you today. I hope you guys have a good weekend, and I will touch base with you guys on Monday.